everyone, I'm Bree.
And I'm Cambria, and you're listening to Sister-in-Law. Hi, Sil.
Hi.
How are we?
I can't believe it's been 3 whole weeks.
Since we've seen each other.
Yeah.
I know. Spoiler alert, we don't get to record every 2 weeks. Lives are busy, but we do put out an episode every 2 weeks. I'm very proud of us for that.
I know, it's impressive.
We've never failed to put out an episode.
Your mom was like, you guys haven't released an episode in like over a month. And I was like, oh no, you just haven't seen it on social.
Yeah, my bad.
And she was like, oh yeah, I just wait for those. I was like, shit.
Cambria's failing at the socials. I'm so sorry.
No, you're crushing it at socials.
No, but honestly,
job.
I feel like good reasons because we have full-time jobs and we were like full-time travelers for 6 months.
6 months while pregnant.
Yeah, you're a fucking troop, dude.
I can't believe I just did that.
You did so many weddings.
Yeah.
So many bachelorette parties. Holy crap. I was tired and I am not 6 months pregnant.
It's
7 months
insane.
pregnant.
It's actually insane.
Are we at 7 months?
Almost.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're getting close, dude.
I feel it.
Yeah, I bet.
I can't do things.
I mean, yeah.
I went to the grocery store by myself on Monday. I was like, here I go.
Here I go. It's a whole adventure.
And I was halfway through that grocery store trip. I said, can't do this until
Did you drop the basket?
Birth. No, I had a cart. I can't get into the cart. Like, I can't bend over to pull things out of the cart to put them on the thing.
I was like, why are you getting into the cart, Brie?
Yeah, like, I couldn't reach down far enough.
I see. I thought you were just, like, playing around and, like, getting in the cart. And I was like, well, that's not that weird.
That's a really bad plan.
Yeah.
And I hated everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was pissing me off.
Yeah.
I don't think I can, like, be in, like, public spaces. Like, I'm like, move.
Right.
Don't even look at me. Don't look me in the eye. The guy checking me out was like, so any plans this evening? I just looked at him and I was like,
no.
I was like, sure, like I have a birth class. And he's, oh, okay.
Oh,
and I was like, don't pretend like you didn't see I was pregnant. Like, people are so annoying. They're like not allowed to acknowledge you're pregnant until you acknowledge it.
Were you at Trader Joe's?
No, I was at Sprouts.
Well, because I was going to say, I think at Trader Joe's, it's mandatory that they spark up a convo with you.
I know. Maybe they're trying to start that at Sprouts, but I was like, we're not doing this. He was young.
Yeah. Speaking of Trader Joe's, I have already told you this, but I'm really obsessed with their passion fruit sorbet that you introduced me to.
Well, Tammy did. Shout out Tammy.
Shout out to Tammy, yeah.
Our
Tammy's
other sister.
Bree's sister, my other, I guess, sister-in-law once removed or something.
Whatever.
But yeah, really obsessed with that passion fruit sorbet. So definitely go check that out.
Yeah, guys, go check it out.
Yeah.
Also, I'm listening to Love Trapped right now.
What's that?
The one about the Bachelor contestant, Clayton, the one you recommended, who gets like into this whole like parental scandal where he like hooks up with this chick and then she says she got pregnant.
Wait, I recommended this?
Yes.
Are you sure? This is a podcast.
Yes.
I don't think I recommended this.
I swear it was you.
No, I mean, I listen to like all the true crime stuff, but I don't think I recommended this.
The Bachelor contestant, like The Bachelor.
Yeah, no.
Oh my God, you have to listen to Love Trapped.
Okay.
Maybe I was there when someone else was telling you to listen to this.
It doesn't sound familiar. Now I'm
feeling like it was Adria or something. Anyway.
Totally possible.
Guys, PSA, listen to the podcast Love Trapped. There's no paywall. It's like a free podcast, but it's about like, remember The Bachelor? Did you ever watch that or like hear about The Bachelor? Clayton, who like slept with like Rachel and Gabby like from the Traders,
right.
Gabby, amazing Gabby.
Yep.
And then he like slept with both of them and then told them in front of each other like at the rose ceremony. And he was like, I slept with both of you, in love with both of you. And like it was like the rose ceremony from hell.
Oh my God.
That's what he was like famous for.
Okay. And I didn't watch that season, but I watched like every like 5th season because I'm like, it's so much. But
I can't watch it.
Yeah.
It's so like traditional and like the date. I don't care about anything they're talking about on these dates. Like I fast forward. Like I can't listen to them tell their like most traumatic thing that's happened to them.
Yeah. Okay, but Love Trapped. Yeah. Like, there's more to this than that.
So then he ends up. I won't give too much away, but he ends up like lightly hooking up with this chick one night, and he spends the next like couple years like battling her in court because she's just like accusing him of all these things.
Whoa.
And she has like a pattern of behavior with like other men. doing similar things.
Whoa.
It's fascinating. It's so good.
Is it his podcast or is it like third party looking at the whole thing?
He's getting interviewed. They're looking at the whole thing.
Okay.
So he's not the only person who's been like victimized by this woman. So they interview like the other guys.
Oh my God, I'll definitely listen to this.
I'm obsessed. We listened to it on the way back from camping in Shaver for the 4th, and we were both just like, what?
Okay. I will definitely listen to that. That sounds amazing to me.
Really good.
All right. I'll recap you on my thoughts next time we record.
Yeah.
So for today's topic, shifting gears, I wanted to talk about creating a home that you actually want to come home to. And a little bit about the science of why your environment is affecting your happiness. I think, which you can probably tell by this pod, I've just spent a lot of my adult life trying to optimize myself. So like better workouts, better supplements, productivity systems, financial habits, sleep, stress management, like I could keep going. And recently I realized I spent way less time optimizing the place where I spend my most amount of time. The funny thing is, like, some of the biggest improvements to my daily happiness, like, lately haven't come from, like, a book or a podcast or a life hack. It's come from, like, changing little things in my environment.
Oh, it'll change your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm obsessive about it right now. It's like a sickness.
Yeah, and it doesn't go away.
I'm excited.
It's expensive.
Yeah, I know. Well, so today I want to talk about how you create a home that you actually want to come home to, and then what that psychology says about why it like matters.
Love.
Okay, so first like question I have for us is, why do some homes feel calming and others feel draining? Have you ever lived in a home that felt like really calming versus one that felt really draining?
When I've had roommates in the past, I've had like common spaces that felt a little draining, but I've always been so psychotic about the vibes of my home that like, even if I have roommates, I'll be like, listen.
Were you always really clean?
No.
Okay.
No, my mom is like still blown away because like as a kid, I would like leave cups in my room and I was known for like having clothes everywhere. I wasn't like dirty. Like I would always like clean like a surface.
Yeah.
But I wasn't mindful of like clutter and stuff.
Right.
I became that way when I pretty quickly actually, as soon as I like moved out of my like childhood home.
Interesting.
Because then it was my job.
I think I was incredibly messy through my 20s, but I became much cleaner almost like instantaneously when I got my own spot.
Makes sense.
So like, but through my roommates, I mean, my roommates were like, Cam is the messiest person alive.
Yeah.
I was gross.
You and Clay.
I know. So research, I've got some research points for us. So housing and indoor environment quality are associated with mental health and your well-being and quality of life. Home clutter is consistently associated with lower well-being, and people who perceive their homes as restorative and beautiful tend to report higher well-being or higher happiness.
Look what I've done for your brother by creating this beautiful home.
I know. Yeah, so I started, all started for me in like this topic because I was looking at my desk that I sit at every day, and I was trying to like write notes on a notebook while like typing on the side. And it's too small.
Yeah.
I like don't have enough room for that. Yeah. And I was like moving my water bottle, and I was like moving all this shit, and I was like, I have space. There's more room here. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
And so then it took me down a gnarly rabbit hole of like, I've been on ChatGPT. It's making me renderings. Like it's doing the whole shebang. It's crazy.
She's gone, guys. I'm gone. Lost her.
Yeah. Okay. So clutter is not really just like an organization problem. And this is kind of where science gets juicier. So clutter competes for attention and makes focusing harder. Mm-hmm. So when you're surrounded by it, it's harder to focus. Makes sense. Clutter is associated with increased stress and anxiety. And then studies have found women may experience stronger cortisol, stress hormone, responses to cluttered home environments than men.
That part.
Yeah. Right?
I say this to Clay all the time.
Because he's like, who cares? And you're like, I do.
It affects my mental health. I cannot focus.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if there's a spectrum of like how much clutter affects you, I'm on like the insane side of it.
Yeah.
Like I'll just think about it.
Has it become more insane since being pregnant or same?
Actually less.
Oh.
Because I'm so tired.
Yeah, you're like, I don't have a fight in me.
I don't have the fight in me.
And you're also like, cortisol, I don't got time for you right now.
I'm like sure. I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
But I still care.
So
just less.
Is clutter stressful because it's messy, or is it because it's a visual reminder of unfinished decisions?
For me, it's because it's messy, because I know where the thing is supposed to go.
Yeah. I think for me, it's the stress comes from the unfinished decision, because the truth is, even in my chaos, like my fucking like, what do you call it, junk drawer.
Yeah.
I know exactly where that little itty bitty thing is. Like I have this tiny little screwdriver that's underneath all these pens. But like when I need that screwdriver, I know exactly where it is.
Yeah.
But I think every time I open that drawer,
oh, I see what you mean.
I'm so disappointed that it's just this messy thing that I haven't accomplished.
Under my bathroom sink, it's like one of those things I've been thinking about lately a lot, because it's just like, it's so messy right now. You know how something starts out uncluttered and clean, and then it just starts,
and it accumulates.
Shit just accumulates. Yeah. I've been like telling myself I need to clean under my bathroom sink for months now, and I haven't done it. So yeah, it is, you're right. It is a reminder of unfinished.
Right.
Because I'm like, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like the shelving unit in front of my bed. It's just, I kept putting things on it.
And you're looking at it all the time because your TV's there, and you're like, you're going to sleep, and that's what your bed faces.
And it's annoying.
That would drive me nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then I want to talk about what's decorating versus nesting. So what's the difference between making something look pretty and creating something that supports your life?
Yeah.
And like, every time you're making those decisions, are you optimizing for both or for one? You know? So like, let's discuss a couple topics that I think you're very knowledgeable about. And I didn't really give you any prep time for this, so take your time. But
let's raw dog it.
Let's talk about functional lighting. So lighting was a thing. I remember my girlfriends, the sea creatures, coming over to my house and being like, I was there. Yes, you were there. And
I was one of them.
All like, you can't have overhead lighting. Turn it off.
I was like, I'm dying. I'm blinding.
Yeah. So you guys made me buy a bunch of lamps.
Yeah.
And it looks really nice. I'm like really happy with it. But I was kind of sitting there being like, I don't fucking care. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
But you guys were like, no, you need to. Okay, it does make me feel much calmer. It feels very nice.
Especially when you're trying to wind down for the night.
Yes. But now I'm at a spot where like my desk area, there's no lighting. I have no lights because I turned off all my overhead lighting, which like gave me more in that corner, even though it's not over that corner. And I never bought a lamp for there, and nobody ever told me what to buy. And so it's just dark. And so I just like, I'm constantly working with like a bright computer screen in my face in the darkness.
Yeah.
So like, I'm working on the functionality of the beauty of lighting.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. And like, I turn the overhead lights on because like my living room, we're in like my dining room, living room right now. It just doesn't get a lot of sun.
Yeah.
So like, even if I open all the windows, I'll still like turn on overhead lights at certain times of day.
Oh,
to just get more brightness in the home.
Yeah.
Even though I have lamps.
Right.
And I also just need more lamps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more lamps.
You can never have enough lamps, and they have to be either plugged into a smart plug. Cambria knows this.
Yes.
Or they need a smart bulb, because you can't be walking around turning off all the lamps at night. No. That's hell.
Yes. That is definitely... Like, that's literally, I have that in my notes to talk about right now, is like, research is suggesting that people benefit when their homes both reflect their identity and support their daily lives.
Yeah.
So, it like literally, there's a term. Psychologists call this the quote unquote psychological home. So, let's talk about some of your examples of this. My first one was Alexa routines. I talk to Alexa. I just got 2 Alexa Echoes. Because you had them and you inspired me. I got the Ring camera for my front door. So I can be sitting at my desk and like see when a package gets dropped off or see somebody there.
Especially if you live alone, like you need to know who's at your door.
Yeah.
I don't answer my door if Clay's not here until someone rings that doorbell and I can see on the camera who it is.
Yeah.
Unless I know like you're coming over.
You can also turn it on for people recognition.
Ooh.
So they don't have to ring the doorbell. It'll just show you who's at your door with or without the doorbell being rung.
Yeah, but then the battery dies so fast.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm only owned it for like a week, but my battery's not dying yet.
Okay, let me know how long that.
And I have a lot of people walking by.
That's true. Okay, all right. Maybe we'll turn it on.
But let's talk about some other things that you have that reflect both your identity, but also your functionality, or like make your life easier or better.
Yeah. Well, living with a man, I've definitely had to like optimize for functionality.
Yeah.
Because I will go the extra mile to like make the space the way I want it. But a lot of the times, like your partner, whether they be a man or a woman, but like I'm gendering here, like most men probably do care a little less about like, so I have like, for example, over in that corner, I have like this beautiful rattan basket, but it's 4 clay shoes. And he knows like dump the shoes in the basket. Like.
And the beautiful rattan basket hides them.
Exactly. And whereas like I probably would just put my shoes right in the closet.
Yeah.
But like I can't expect that of everyone who comes over.
Yep.
So stuff like that. Like I have baskets. Speaking of that, like as this gets into like who you're living with or who you are. Like I live with someone who has ADHD.
Yeah.
So I learned very quickly that there needs to be little catch-all trays all over my home.
Yeah.
And so I find all these beautiful, cute little trays and I put them all over in every room.
Love that.
Like there's 3 in here. There's like 4 in the bedroom. Like there's 1 in his bathroom, 1 on his nightstand.
Yeah.
Like everywhere so that... Because they got to put their stuff down, but they need to remember, they need to feel like they're dumping it somewhere almost.
Right.
But it needs to just, and then they'll remember where it was.
Right.
But if you don't like have that receptacle for them, then they'll lose a lot of stuff. And like, so I definitely catch-all trays are huge for me. And they also look cute. And then like when someone comes over, you can be like, oh, I put your keys in the basket right there, or like, or so that they don't lose their stuff either.
Right.
Or like, oh, I hung up, like I have hooks like by the front door. Like you just need things for like guests and your family that like make it easy to not be messy.
Right. Makes total sense.
Yeah. Like everything needs a place, like hooks by your front door, something for the shoes. I think catch-all trays would be like my 3 like main things.
Yeah. Yeah. I was realizing back to the lighting piece with the functionality that we're talking about. My bedroom's always dark and I have no like lighting in there. So I got these sconces, but they're like rechargeable light bulbs and they don't last very long.
Yeah.
And I'm not thinking to recharge them all the time.
Yeah.
And I have this gross fluorescent light in like what used to be the closet that I changed into the built-ins that like barely turns on. It turns on half the time. Like I don't even know. And I can't pull it out. It's like too much work.
Yeah.
I got to hire professionals. My condo has a bunch of rules. So I've just been living this way. And like I just have shit lighting in my bedroom. And so I was talking to ChatGPT this week when I got obsessive about all of this. And it was like, you can buy this $26 LED strip on Amazon. You can hide it behind the thing. Like, but I have an overhang where that like fluorescent light is. So you can't actually see the fluorescent light. It's like, just put that there, $26. You're good as new.
Boom.
Changed my fucking life.
Yeah.
It was the easiest thing.
Is it batteries in there?
No, I plugged it in.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, I plugged it in and I connected it to Alexa. So I can just talk to it.
So now it's on a timer like all your other lights and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing I did this week, which anybody that's listening, this is such an easy thing to do. I bought 3M command strips that are cord holders. Mm-hmm. And you can, like, they're clear. You can tape them behind your desk. I hid every cord.
Oh my God. Cord management is something I'm very passionate about.
I know. I was like, this was $13.
Yes.
And this brought me more joy than the last purse I bought myself.
If I see a cord, I will commit a crime. I cannot see a cord. I will not acknowledge a cord.
I know.
No, but you have to have cords because if you do battery operated shit in your house, you're not going to want to recharge it.
Right.
Like I have these like lights for over my art in my house.
Right.
And I have to recharge them. And so I'm always like, I always don't want to turn them on.
You like almost only do it when you have guests coming over.
Yeah. I like don't want to turn them on for my own enjoyment because I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have to charge this again.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's no way to live.
That's no way to live. The other thing we should consider is like when the time is right, honestly, sooner rather than later, we should just hire a freaking TaskRabbit. This isn't that hard to wire something, like we can get an electrician in.
Yeah.
And it's not that crazy.
I had one install a new like light in Clay's bathroom because I hated the way that he had like 3 exposed bulbs of like different colors and shapes and sizes. And he was like, I put in the new lighting and it's like dimmer. And he was like, I needed brighter lights.
Yeah.
He like literally liked the old one better.
Right. Yeah. Well, but he's wrong.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I don't.
Sorry, Clay. But yeah, so I think all of these things that we're discussing, I'll list out a couple of other ones like organizing supplements. So like you mentioned basket, but like little compartments. I know Bree is, well, she's mentioned she's psycho about this, but she literally has like dividers in all of her kitchen drawers and like labels on all of them that she printed so that like her house cleaner or Clay knows where to put everything. Yep. And I'm like, I saw that and I was like, this is just a thing of beauty. Like, this is so nice.
It just like makes my brain feel smooth. That's how I like it. That's what I say about things like that. I'm like, smooth brain. Like,
yeah. So I guess what I would encourage anybody listening to do is like, if you're in your space or when you get to your space later, walk around your place and just look at one thing that's not functioning well for you and like commit to fixing that.
And give yourself a full week. Even if it's like a 5-minute thing, just give yourself a full week.
Yeah, the cord management, I order them on Amazon. They're coming tomorrow. And I have all my cords ready to go.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, but like, that's a couple days.
I've never been more excited for like
you're going to lose your shit when you come to my house.
Like get your cords put away. Although I actually didn't notice them. But I don't venture to the desk.
You're going to notice them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I will. Yeah. For sure.
Okay. Well, okay. So now I want to talk about 5 things that science say matter most. We've already been talking about them, but science is saying it, and we're scientists, as you already know. So the 5 things that matter most: light. Natural light is associated with mood, sleep regulation, and well-being. Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of, my dad just helped me put up blackout curtains so that I could sleep. And like that's changed my world too.
Give like best out of the year to Bill Steele.
Bill Steele is crushing it.
Guy.
Dad of the year. What are we talking about? You're so good.
He's like almost single-handedly, obviously besides Clay, building my new office in the backyard. It's like a she shed. And he just comes every day and just builds for hours. Then is like, oh, see you later. Just comes back. It's so
what a guy. We love him. One thing we haven't talked about, but the number 2 thing that science says matter most in your environment is nature. So plants, greenery, that's all linked with improved well-being and reducing stress.
Yep, you got to do plants. You got to do real and forge.
Yeah.
They can't all be
You could do
fake.
like a couple fake.
Yeah.
I think in like high spots, like I've got like tall shelves I'm never going to reach. And like, also it's far enough away, nobody can tell. Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, you need real. And the real is like, you're getting a little Mother Nature in you. That's helping.
Yeah. A little oxygen or whatever. Yeah. Right? They give you better oxygen.
I think something like that.
They clean the air or some shit.
Yeah. We're scientists. Okay. 3 is organization. Not perfection, just enough organization to reduce like the cognitive load.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. I have drawers all over that are like very messy.
But do one and you'll feel so good. Like
it's the best.
It's fuel for a week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Meaning. So making sure that and you're really good at this, have like photos, travel souvenirs, family items, things with stories.
You're good at that too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Research suggests that a personal connection to space matters significantly.
Yeah.
And then the last one is comfort. So not luxury, but actual comfort. The goal isn't an Instagram house. The goal is, do I feel good here? Do I feel great here?
You have to be cozy. Have a lot of throw blankets out and pillows.
Yeah. I know. I need to figure that out because Mochi keeps peeing on my throw pillows. That's my cat.
That's tough.
Not a human. But yeah, and then the last little section here that I want to talk about was just like the hidden cost of waiting. So I think a lot of us, I've been thinking this too. I got a new desk this week. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace, and it's the desk that I wanted, and it was like literally $2,000 online, but I got it for like less than half.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
You're going to lose it. I haven't shown you the picture yet, but it's so good. But there's also like a credenza I really want, and I can't find that on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm like, it's kind of pricey. What do I do? But I think for the big pieces in your home, like I was looking around my house, and a lot of the big pieces I've owned for 10 years, which is also why I'm feeling like not connected to my space.
Stale, yeah.
But like I think it's okay to drop real money on things that you're going to keep and you're going to keep for a long time.
Yes.
And then, go the Facebook Marketplace route or the Wayfair, or like Wayfair has some amazing things and some expensive things too, but go for the cheaper option for like the hallway cabinet or like, the storage bins you're not going to look at all the time.
Yeah, or like the throw pillows.
Yeah, like
Whatever.
something you're going to change up.
Because you'll change them up.
Right, exactly. And then I think a lot of people wait for like their next apartment, their next relationship, their next house, their next big life stage. So I think the question to ask yourself is like, what if your current home deserves your effort, even if it isn't your forever home?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people too nowadays are renting, especially in our like age group. And so like just because you don't own it doesn't mean you can't make it into like a beautiful space.
Yeah, and you and Clay have done that. You guys have painted. You've put in effort into your space because you're like, I'm going to be here for a few years.
Yeah, you have to account it out. You have to be like, okay, if I spend this much money on painters for this room, like how long are we going to live here? And what is that like monthly cost? Like we do that every time we do like something in the home that is like more permanent.
And you're like, is this worth $30 a month to me? Or, well, hopefully less for painting, but
Don't like tear down a freaking wall in a rental, but
Yeah, totally.
If you're hating a room and it's driving you nuts, you can paint it.
So this is my last question. What's one thing you've changed in your environment recently that has made your life noticeably better?
Good question. I mean, I think the biggest one was I totally renovated Clay's bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And so we have separate bathrooms. Hallelujah.
Yeah. Relationship saving move.
Yeah. But mine is a standing shower and his has a tub. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time in his because we're having a baby and that's where the baby's going to do his baths. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, this needs to be more of like a family bathroom instead of just like a man's bathroom. So we did some paint and we didn't do any like hardcore replacement besides the lighting above his
because vanity. You said you're renting. So you're not going to like replace the tub or replace the sink.
Right. So I just painted the sink and the vanity and painted the walls, and it's a tiny, tiny bathroom, so it like wasn't that expensive. And if you don't have the money, like you can paint yourself. It's not the end of the world. Or if it's not in your budget, I should say. And then I just bought like all these beautiful things, but like not insanely expensive. Like I didn't spend a ton of money on the decor in there, but I just put in like some storage and some things. And now I actually use his bathroom like on my own.
Lovely.
And it's amazing.
I'm sure he loves that.
Yeah, he does actually. He wants me in there. He's like, I miss when we shared a bathroom. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah. I would never miss that. I can imagine.
No.
Yeah, I guess so. Like the takeaway, hopefully, from all of this is a little bit of inspiration to work on a little something in your house.
Yeah.
And that happiness doesn't need to come through massive life changes, overly big purchases. My command strips are the happiest thing I've done in like 2 weeks. Sometimes it's just fixing that little thing that you look at every day.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait.
What?
One thing that everyone can do. You
Tell
don't
us.
have to renovate a bathroom because I was like, that's kind of a big one. Get a label maker.
Yeah.
My label maker, I think, was like $15 on Amazon.
Great.
And if you have house cleaners or you live with other people,
just label
then
everything.
You can label certain things that like people are always asking you where they are, or like it's confusing or whatever.
You label it in the drawers or in the cabinets in the kitchen.
Yeah, not at
Have you done it anywhere else?
I'm about to go crazy in the nursery.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like this is where like the onesies go, the passies.
Yeah,
like,
and like the age, like 0 months, like 1 month, 3 months.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So fun.
I know.
Okay.
So
I'm not at your level yet, but I'm going to get there.
The label maker is great. Just start with like a couple drawers in the kitchen if you have like house cleaners or like children or a husband or a wife.
I think that sounds great.
Yeah.
Well, that's our episode for today.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for listening. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Sister-in-Law.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a 5-star review to help get the word out about the show. And be sure to subscribe so you never miss another conversation.
Special thanks to our producer, Pat Svoboda. We keep showing up and talking into microphones, and Pat somehow converts that into a podcast. Thanks, Pat.